Tonight on the TV24 News, Mike Rogers' message to Biden. Alabama serviceman killed in helicopter crash. Talladega mourns a loss. Gadsden Ritz Theater. Local church helps small businesses. These stories plus weather with Lacey Cluntz and sports.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening and thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Shasta Jones. Courtney is on location and we'll check in with her shortly. Here's your news for Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. Representative Mike Rogers from Alabama's 3rd Congressional District and the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee released a statement yesterday ahead of President Joe Biden's planned meeting with Xi Jinping. He said President Biden needs to clearly lay out the steep consequences China will face if their aggressive behavior in the South China Sea continues. Xi needs to understand that the United States will not be intimidated, and we will continue to support our allies and partners in the Indo-Pacific. President Biden must also stand up for our military's ability to freely operate in the South China Sea. China's dangerous harassment of our pilots and sailors needs to come to an end. President Biden is scheduled to meet with Xi at the Moscone Center at the APEC Summit this week in San Francisco. Per Fox, at the forefront will be talks from the leaders from the 21-member Asia-Pacific Economic Corporation Group, on how to have better trade and economic growth across the Pacific region. Over the weekend, 5 members of the Army's 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, based out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, were killed in the eastern Mediterranean when their helicopter crashed. Per the Associated Press, the UH-60 helicopter went down during an air refueling mission as part of military training. The 5 service members who died were Chief Warrant Officer 3, Stephen R. Dwyer of Clarksville, Tennessee; Chief Warrant Officer 2, Shane M. Barnes of Sacramento, California; Staff Sergeant Tanner W. Groen of Gorham, New Hampshire; Sergeant Andrew P. Southard of Apache Junction, Arizona; and Sergeant Cade M. Wolf of Mankato, Minnesota. Lieutenant General Jonathan Braga, the commander of the Army Special Operations Command, said yesterday, "This is devastating news that reverberates across the entire Special Operations community. Every loss is tough, but in this case, service to the nation is truly a family business, and it's hard to express the amount of sorrow that we all feel right now." Alabama Senator Katie Britt had this to say of Chief Warrant Officer Dwyer, who graduated in 2004 from Enterprise High School in Alabama. "This is a sad day for the Enterprise High School community and the Wiregrass. I know that Alabamians in every corner of our state will join us in lifting up the loved ones of Chief Warrant Officer Dwyer in prayer as we mourn the loss of this American hero. Each of the highly decorated fallen soldiers had been deployed into combat multiple times, sometimes responding with no notice and responding quickly when sent overseas to various national security needs." Let's go ahead and check in with Courtney and see what's going on.
Hey, thanks, Shasta. I am here at one of my favorite places, the Ritz Theater, home of the Theater of Gadsden. And you may remember Mike. He has come to visit us at the studio to talk about some things happening at the theater. And now we are here. So tell us a little bit about the Theater of Gadsden.
The Theater of Gadsden has been in operation since 1930 under various names, and we're still going strong. So we're probably the oldest community theater in Alabama.
So earlier today, we had a group come in from Leadership Etowah, and you were telling them about how many times this theater has gone dark.
2 times in the history of this theater. The first time was in World War II. The second time was during COVID. Other than that, we've been running continuously.
Wonderful. Now, also, I know some really exciting news came out today. Today, they released the the Broadway Regional Awards. Tell us about that, those awards.
So that's for our region in North Alabama. It includes every theater, professional, college, university, and community theater, and we're nominated in almost every category.
Now, last year, tell us how many awards did the theater win?
We were nominated in many categories, and we won 13. We either won or placed second place in 13 categories.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because we've got a great theater here.
It is like a family atmosphere here.
It really is. And once you get sucked into it, it's hard to get out.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I did one show thinking, oh, this will be a bucket list item, and now I've been in, what, 5?
5 shows almost in a row.
Yes, and you have been my director for each show, so I thank you for that. I thought, sure, I can sing, but I didn't think I could act, and I really appreciate all of your guidance in that.
Well, thank you for your talent, because we've done some great shows together.
Yes, and we're nominated for a few of these upcoming regional awards.
We sure are.
And you're nominated for Best Director of a Musical for Always Patsy Cline and Godspell, and Best Director of a Play for Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Okay.
Congratulations for that. You are. So tell us how we can vote. Are we going to put the link out on our website?
We will have the link on our website, theaterofgadsden.org, and on our Facebook page.
And we're also nominated for Best Local Theater, favorite local theater. Did you know that?
Yes, that's great. So we would love to win that one.
Tell us about some upcoming things that is going on at the theater.
Our next production is A Christmas Carol, December 1st through 3rd, and it's going to be a great show. It's that timeless, classic story about Scrooge that we all know, but it's going to be brought to life in a new and different way.
And who's directing that show?
Nika Hodge.
All right. Now, what's Nika's experience?
Nika has been a stage manager for countless shows. She's been backstage many times, and I told her it was about time that she took over the directing helm of the show.
And I've heard she's doing a great job.
She is.
And there's some other exciting things. The next season release. When do we find out what the 2024 season has in store?
Hopefully next week we'll be able to announce that.
Oh, wonderful. I'm excited. And then you have the Toggle Awards that's coming up. What are the Toggles?
Toggle Awards are our in-theater awards for our 2023 season.
Awesome. So we'll announce when that's coming up. Do you know the date on that?
January 13th, Saturday, January 13th.
And that's always a fun time.
Absolutely. We have great entertainment. We'll have lots of food. We'll have lots of fun. We'll have a band. We'll have just an evening full of fun.
Yes, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I hear that Scrooge is going to stop by later and talk with us.
He just might do that.
Was there anything else that you would like to let our viewers know about the theater?
It's just a fun place. Whether you want to just come watch a show for an evening or come be part of it, it's a great place to be.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mike. Hey, I'm going to throw it back to you, Shasta.
Yesterday, a memorial service was held at Talladega College for the late Dr. Arthur Art Bacon. He graduated in 1961 and was a distinguished former administrator, faculty member, and humanitarian of Talladega College. Hailing from Florida, Dr. Bacon made his home in Talladega. His career spanned both art and the sciences. While he was Dean of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, the Peterson's Guide to Colleges and Universities included Talladega College in its top 200 undergraduate science programs in the country. Dr. Bacon was also a painter, mostly of people that were older and whose experiences could be captured in their face. Per ALAfricanAmerican.com, he has held many exhibitions and won many prizes. Dr. Bacon will be greatly missed by those in Talladega County. Also, please wish Mildred Heumann, if you see her out and about, a happy birthday. She turned 100 this past weekend and has been a founder of Oxford Lumber, so make sure and give her a shout out if you see her around. We're going to go to a quick break. You're watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We'll be right back.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team 1 Chevrolet. Team 1 Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team 1 Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period. At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Roxford.
Hello, I'm James Shambley of Family Loan Company at 1115 Noble Street, Anderson. We also have 3 other locations: Family Loan of Oxford, 1225 East Snow Street, Oxford; Money Junction Finance at 1503A West Meagan Boulevard, Gadsden; and JCI Finance at 608 Gilbert's Ferry Road, Atala, Alabama. We understand the need honest people have to borrow money from time to time. At Family Loan Company, we'd love to say yes. Call or come by and see us today for the fast, confidential service that you so deserve.
Interfaith Living Outwardly Ministry in the Sachs area has been doing some great things for the local community. Recently, their youth group had a blanket drive for a special event they have coming up soon. They will be taking those blankets to senior citizens at Diversicare and others in need. Overseer Curtis McGee Sr. and Lady Wanda McGee truly are being the church with their members and reaching out to those in need. Not only did they have the blanket drive, this past Saturday they had a pop-up shop event to allow local small businesses to participate and get to know others in the area.
So today we had our fall pop-up shop today. We have food trucks and vendors. We have treats and baked goods. We've had people with customized woodwork, TNT wood decor. We've had Laura Lee's treats. Jermichael?
So it was a pop-up shop, and so the goal was to have, we're going off the scripture says, do for the least of these. And I thought of the least of these would be like small entrepreneurs and stuff like that. So we wanted to do a fall pop-up shop because we want the church to be just as big as light as the world is. So we did the pop-up shop, and it was a success today.
And you guys have given away blankets and stuff recently. Is there other stuff coming up that you're going to be doing?
Yes, we also have a fellowship dinner at Diversicare coming up in Oxford on December the 17th at 3 p.m. So that's what we raise money today is going to go towards us helping the Diversicare nursing home.
Wonderful. And if people want to help out in any way, best thing to do is you have a church website, anything like that?
We have a Facebook page. You can follow us at Interfaith Living Outwardly Ministries. And you can also contact me or both of the ministers. I'm Minister Jermichael. This is Minister McQuita Sales. And yeah, and you can come see us on a Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to viewers out there?
We are definitely grateful for everyone who has shared our post, who has helped push the vision. All of that is a part of the ministry, and we thank y'all so much for everything y'all have done for us and will do and help us in the future. So anything you want to ask us or contact information, reach out to us, we are more than welcome to, and we're more than welcome to help you.
If you would like to get involved and help with IFLO's upcoming event at Diversicare or anything else they may have coming up, or if you just need a place to give you a hug and let you know you do matter, please reach out to them. No matter how large or small a church or business in the community may be, when they reach out and do things to touch those in the local area, making a difference in the lives of people who sometimes may be overlooked, they are giving that cup of cold water, and people are watching and do take notice. You are appreciated. Let's chat back in with Courtney.
Thanks, Shasta. I am now here with my friend and very, very talented actor, David Jones. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. Now tell us about the role that you play in A Christmas Carol.
I am playing the role of Ebenezer Scrooge.
Which is hard for me to believe because you were the one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Well, you are too kind. Thank you.
So you're really committing to the role. I see the new addition.
Yes, the new addition. Yes, I'm committing according to my director.
Well, I'm sure she appreciates it.
Do what she says, exactly.
How has it been working on A Christmas Carol?
It has been great. Since 2018, I've been in 13 productions with Theater of Gadsden, and this has been one of the best. Nika Hodge has been an amazing director. The cast is great. We've had a lot of fun. We've worked hard, but it's been a great experience.
How many people are in this cast?
I believe it's 54. Yeah, it's a pretty large cast, yeah. Children, from really small children all the way up. Yeah.
That's a lot of moving parts.
It is. It's a lot, yes.
So it's coming up soon. What are the show dates?
The show dates are December 1st through 3rd, on Friday, December 1st at 7 o'clock, and on Saturday and Sunday, the 2nd and 3rd at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m.
So you don't have much longer. Are you all ready?
We will be ready. We're getting there. It's going very well.
Yeah, everyone looking forward to Tech Week?
Always, yes.
So for those who don't know, tell us what Tech Week is.
Tech Week is the final week leading up to the production. It's the week that we get all the technical things together, the lighting, the costumes, and just polish up the show to be ready for opening night. Have
you tried your costumes on yet?
I have.
And what do you think about them?
One of them is very comfortable because it's a nightgown, so I'm looking forward to that. It's not very, very hot and heavy, so that's great.
I'm sure they're great. Molly Page is your costumer.
Molly Page is the costumer, and she does a great job with every show she is a part of.
Mm-hmm. And there's so many moving parts to making a show happen, the set design and this beautiful backdrop here. Tell us about the backdrop.
That is from Kendall Stovall. She, and I believe our director, Nika, designed that, and she painted it and led a good part of the cast to paint as well. We've all taken part in painting the set pieces, the background, and so forth.
That's awesome. It takes so many. And there's some other special things that you are doing. Along with ticket sales, you would like, you're helping give back to the community?
Absolutely. We are partnering with the Etowah Community Food Bank. This show is so much about changing your attitude and becoming more giving. And that's what happens in Scrooge's life, and so we thought it would be the best thing to give back to the community. So we're asking those who come to the show to bring non-perishable items, and or if they want to donate money, that will be fine too, and all of it will go to the Etowah Community Food Bank.
That's wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing the show, and of course you can get tickets at theaterofgadsden.org. We'll make sure that we post that. Well, we're going to throw to a quick break. You're watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Come see the wonder that is the Festival of Lights, proudly sponsored by First Bank of Alabama. Chocolaco Park is filled with over 1 million lights and twinkling displays of all the Christmas favorites. You can park and enter Santa's Village, where there is an outdoor skating rink, inflatables for the kids, food trucks, and have your photo made with Santa. Get your tickets now at oxfordlights.com.
Don't let substances tie you down.
For over 50 years, Oxford City Schools has been building a legacy that we can all be proud of: academics, athletics, and more. While we are proud of where we've been, we are even more proud of where we are going. Oxford City Schools prepares children from elementary school all the way to the time that they graduate. Our goal is to mold students into future leaders and pioneers of this community and the world.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team 1 Chevrolet. Team 1 Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team 1 Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
For today's Forecast Extra, it's been the snowiest season to date in Anchorage, Alaska since records began. Residents are currently digging out after Monday's snow boosted the season's total over 39 inches. Blizzard warnings were issued for nearby Whittier and Thompson Pass. So far, it's been the second snowiest November on record in the city. Coming up here in Oxford, we are not going to have snow, but we are going to have cooler temperatures with a chance of rain most days this week. Now tonight we're getting down to 50 degrees with scattered thunderstorms. And then tomorrow we are getting up to 58 degrees and we're going to have mostly cloudy skies with a chance of rain. Now, later in the day tomorrow is when we are mainly going to see a 60% chance of showers, and then that is going to clear up and we're only going to have a 20% chance on Thursday, and then on Friday we're going to boost those chances back up to about 30%, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday we're really not seeing any rain, not until Tuesday of next week, but that is subject to change. We all know how the weather is, but luckily it is keeping the temperatures cooled off in the 60s all week. I'm Lacey Clontz with your TV24 weather. Coming up, Jermaine Moore with sports. We'll be right back.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
Welcome back to TV24, presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. I'm Jermaine Moore. The first round of Alabama high school football playoffs took place last Friday, and we have results from some of the local teams who are moving along to the next round. Winterboro won their nail-biter against Decatur Heritage 42-37. They will play Pickens County in the second round in Class 1A. And Coosa Christian will be playing Lynn in the second round as well. In 2A, BB Comer dominated Washington County 49-0. They will play Highland home in the second round, and Fife shut out West End 48-0. They will play Lexington in the second round. In Class 3A, Randolph County defeated West Neal 48-36, and they will be playing St. James in the second round. Piedmont will be playing Lauderdale County in the second round. In Class 4A, Cherokee County defeated Glen Florence 56-28. They will play against Haleyville in the second round. Hanley mopped the floor with St. Michael, which will prompt them to play BT Washington, in the second round. Jacksonville won 35-7 against Bayside Academy. They will play Bibb County in the second round. In 5A North, we have West Point and Ramsey, who Ramsey won. They will play Leeds in the second round, along with Russellville and Moody, who will play in the second round. Gunnersville and John Carroll play in the second round, along with Pleasant Grove and Boaz in the 5A North second round. 6A North, Clay Chalkville will play against Mountain Brook in the second round. And Oxford will play against A.H. Parker in the 6A North second round, along with Gaston City. I really wanted to highlight some of the Jacksonville and Oxford games. We're going to show you some of the highlights as I talk over and give you analysis onto their games. So you have a quick screen pass to their wide receiver, and he's able to fight for extra yardage all the way down into the red zone. Here I really love this play, a nice pitch toss, and the running back just finds and weaves his way through traffic to get his team on the board. And here we are with Oxford. Athens scored and kicked the extra point. Very nice for the teams. It took an early lead, but Oxford will go on to flex their muscles, especially here with this return. Very nice for the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Here you have their quarterback dropping back to throw. Mason Mims tipped, and it is tipped up. Unfortunate, he couldn't come down with that ball. Mason's a really great prospect. Here he is, finds the receiver again. The receiver makes a move. Kamari Hampton, number 1. All second-round matchups take place November 17th. After these games, come down to Jacksonville State as the Gamecocks host Louisiana Tech Bulldogs in the Conference USA matchup. Why should you come, you might ask? Because it is their last game at Berge Snowfield this season. If you can't watch the game, make sure you tune in on ESPN Plus membership at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Jack State men's basketball team are set to take action tonight against West Virginia Mountaineers. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you can watch the game with the ESPN Plus membership. And we're going to throw it to Courtney.
Hey, thanks, Jermaine. So I am here with the Robert Fowler. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell us what role you play in A Christmas Carol.
I'm going to be the narrator. Oh. So part of my time on the stage is out here under the lights and memorizing lines. And a lot of my time is off the stage, reading lines but telling the story and connecting scenes and characters and the action.
Do you have a favorite scene?
Probably my favorite scene is when Marley's ghost shows up. Greg Oliver, who's playing Marley, is just great, and he's got a great deep voice, and when he moans and shakes the chains, it's pretty scary. Yes. So if I were Scrooge, I'd be scared.
Yes. Yeah. Does Scrooge do some dancing in this show?
Not officially. I think at the end when he's discovered he's got this new lease on life, he probably does a jig down the streets, but I don't think Scrooge is what we would call a dancer as such. Yes.
Well, we know David loves to dance.
Oh, he does. He does. In fact, he's really disappointed that he's not getting to dance in this show.
So for someone who has never seen A Christmas Carol, why would you tell someone that it's important to come see this story?
Well, and especially that we're doing it at the beginning of December, so as Christmas season really kicks off. It's a timeless story that Charles Dickens wrote in the middle of the 19th century about those with a lot and those without a lot. And though Ebenezer Scrooge had wealth, he was depleted in friends, family, and so those three ghosts that came and took him through the adventures all in one night, showed him what life would have been like had he stayed the way he was, and how it could have changed.
Well, I know.
So it has a happy ending.
It does, and I'm so excited to see this. And make sure that you get your tickets, theaterofgadsden.org, and the show dates are the first weekend of December. So make sure not to miss this incredible story, and bring some food also with you for the Community Food Bank. So we want to thank you for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Have a great evening.